What is going on, Arizona sports fan family? How are we doing out here today on this not so beautiful Wednesday evening, guys? I decided to do a late live stream today because I was very excited about, less than 24 hours before Thursday night football hits. And then big bombshell comes out, ladies and gentlemen. And if you're barely reading the description or the title of this video right now, it's breaking news that just happened probably a little less than 10 minutes ago. And ladies and gentlemen, it is a heartbreaker. A heartbreaker. Sorry. Okay, here it is. I'm so distraught right now. I'm so upset. Give me a second. So this is the breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I'll let you guys read it. Oh boy. Okay. So we were told earlier today that, obviously JJ Watt was not going to be playing in this game because he had a shoulder injury. And now, Adam Schefter, which is a very, very reliable source in the NFL, is coming back and saying this right here. And it says Cardinals defensive end JJ Watt will undergo what is now likely to be a season ending shoulder injury. Sources tell ESPN no date set for surgery. Watt is hurt. Oh, brother, here we go. Oh, my goodness. Man, this right here is a big, big bombshell, and I did not expect to talk about J.J. Watts and a possible season-ending injury, ladies and gentlemen. This right here is a heartbreaker. I wanted to talk about Packers. I wanted to talk about, Packers versus Cardinals today. And this right here completely broke my heart. And I don't know what to do from here. I mean, obviously, do we have the pieces do we have the pieces to as you can tell right now, I'm lost for words, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, I am lost for words and I'm live right now. I did not expect to make this video right now, but here we are. Let me give a big shout out to my guy Jordan P. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. I'm sitting here in my Watt jersey and see this. Wow. Okay, so like I was saying a little earlier, do I think we'll be fine? Yeah, I mean, we have the defensive pieces. Granted, yes, we have, Jordan Phillips came back and he wasn't as, productive as a JJ Watt would be, but we have Jordan Phillips. We have Zach Allen. He's done some good things in that one game. Corey Peters, Licky Fotu, Rashad Lawrence. But my goodness, nothing would have prepared me for this news right now, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate the super chat, Jordan P., but let me post it on right now. I know there's a lot of new people that just joined right now. Big bombshell of a news, everybody, and it's been reported by Adam Schefter from ESPN saying the Cardinals defensive end JJ Watt will undergo what is likely to be a season-ending shoulder injury. Wow. I honestly thought we weren't going to have him in this game. I honestly thought it was just going to be this game that we had to worry about, He's not going to be here. We'll be fine. But now this big bombshell came out, and now we have to worry about JJ Watt not going to be with us for the remainder of the, 10 games? No, 9 games. 9 games? Not including this one. Wow. Okay, let's get started here. This obviously is something that we're going to talk about here because this is breaking news that just happened right now. So let's talk about this. Give me 1 second. Let me change my banner here real quick. Give me 1 second here. Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to open up the phone lines. Because I want to hear from you guys. Obviously, I'm lost for words, everybody. I'm lost for words. So let's do this. Let's talk about Cardinals versus Packers. Obviously we have a game tomorrow, which first primetime game of the season. So super stoked about that. But let's look through injury reports, and then we'll open up the phone lines because, man, I honestly think that we need some sort of a therapy session here, because one big thing that I feared bringing JJ Watt is that his injury concern. And I know that we're going to put him into like a minimal snap count. And I do think that that's something that Cliff Kingsbury and the coaching staff was doing a very, very good job at doing. And this right here was something kind of out of the blue that I'd never seen happen. So big shout out to my guy Seth Carpenter with the super chat. He says, "Hey Mike, so yesterday we got 2 new people. Javon, and he's a safety. Levert, perfect. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much." Yeah, they're probably practice squad people. I'm not going to really worry too much about practice squad people unless they're on our final 53. I mean, it is what it is to me right now. So let's do this. Let's look at the injury report that we have right now. Now, obviously, it might change. It most likely will change till tomorrow, because there's a lot of pieces from Green Bay that it's kind of up in the air. Let's look at the Arizona Cardinals injury report right now, and then we'll kind of go from there. Obviously, the big ones that I see here is going to be Max Garcia, because obviously Max Garcia is our center. Although we've seen a lot of botched snaps from Max Garcia, we still need him out there. So that's very concerning to me that he's on the injury report. He didn't practice. He's questionable. I have faith. I have hope that he's going to be able to come out through us. But this is kind of one of those things where I'm like, why did we get rid of Lamont Gillard? Like, this is one of those main reasons where I'm like, Lamont Gillard would be perfect in this situation right now. But unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. So, and then we have Jordan Hicks. I think Jordan Hicks will be fine. I know there's nothing there in terms of questionable, but I think he'll be fine. There's DeAndre Hopkins listed as questionable as well. DeAndre Hopkins every time is in the injury report, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't put anything past that. I think he'll be fine as well. Then we got Rashad Lawrence. He's questionable with a calf injury, didn't practice. He might be one of them that doesn't play out. Obviously, JJ Watt's here under shoulder, and he's listed as out. We're going to dive into, the big impact that he's going to have now that this being out is now listed as a season-ending injury. We'll talk about that here shortly as well. And then we got Darrell Daniels, questionable, which is not a big deal to me. He's going to be more of that swing guy that comes in when Zach Ertz needs a rest. And then we got Devon Kennard, Isaiah Simmons, Tanner Vallejo, and Kyler Murray. So nothing too crazy. The big ones that really stick out to me, like I said, Max Garcia, J.J. Watt, and Rashad Lawrence. Really, those are the big ones that stick out to me here. Let's look at the injury report for Green Bay Packers. Now, the Green Bay Packers are going through a lot of stuff as well. They got Hunter Bradley, Kenny Clark. Let's look at the doubtful. The doubtful people are Dennis Kelly. Kevin King is questionable, and then we got Preston Smith. Now, this doesn't show the people that are on the list right now. Obviously, we got Adam Lazard not going to be playing in this game. And there's still a little hope for Devontae Adams to be playing in this game for the Green Bay Packers. The only situation that we're running into right now is because it is an away game for them. The team already is in Arizona right now. They're already here in Phoenix. So if Adams tests negative again tomorrow, he might be able to catch a very, early flight to get over here. That might be a possibility. But I honestly do think that Adams will not be playing this game, personally, because the flight left already. Yes, they could probably get a private jet out for him as well. Obviously these owners are billionaires, so they could definitely do that for a big time player like Devontae Adams. So that's what we're looking at right now. In terms of the injury report, I was actually going to start this live stream by saying, honestly, this primetime game that we're going to have this coming Thursday is probably going to be the best primetime game of the year. And I'm not trying to be biased, ladies and gentlemen, but we got 2 teams that are fighting for the top seed of the NFC. We got the Green Bay Packers at 6-1, and we got the Arizona Cardinals at 7-0. Now, obviously, when it comes down to this Arizona Cardinal team right now, there's a lot of national people giving us being the favorite. And I do think it's because a lot of people see a lot of the injuries or a lot of the big key pieces that might not be playing tomorrow, that a lot of national people are finally giving us respect, and they're saying that the Arizona Cardinals most likely will win this game. Honestly, in my personal opinion, I don't even want them to say that they want us to win. I do like us more as underdogs. I like us better that way as well. But yeah, that's kind of it. I honestly do think this is probably the best primetime game of the year so far. If you would called a better primetime game, let me know in the comments below. But honestly, I think this is the best one. Yeah, you had the Cowboys versus the Bucks earlier in the season, but you don't really you didn't know what like those teams were going to be. Like obviously, the Bucks were going to be contending, and then obviously the Cowboys were up and coming because they got Dak Prescott back. But this one right here, man, this game right here is going to be the game that everybody's going to be watching. It's Thursday Night Football, man. This is going to be a huge game for the Arizona Cardinals to come out nationally and really put a licking on this Green Bay Packers team. So I'm very, very excited about, Thursday Night Football. Yeah, let's do that, man. Prime time. We got prime time coming up here for our Arizona Cardinals. We do got some super chats of the night. Appreciate you guys. Let me give a big shout out to my guy, Free Matter for the Blind. Thank you so very much. He says, bright side, now we have an excuse to use if we lose. Yes, I agree. Just like the teams we have beaten this year. I love it, man. I love it. We'll talk a little bit more about J.J. Watt here as the stream goes through. Like I said a little earlier, man, I was trying to use this stream as just kind of an excitement, man. Let's get this going right now. Never in my imagination would I have thought that 4 minutes before my stream is going to start, big breaking news is going to drop saying that J.J. Watt is most likely out for the season. Never in my imagination would I have thought that. A big shout out to my guy, I Am Bear. Appreciate it, man. He says, good thing is JJ's injury is before the trade deadline. Steve can make a big move, I like that. Yeah. I Am Bear coming up with some positivity in the air. That's true. That's true, man. Yeah, you're right there. That's true. We can very well maybe get another piece, another person that we can maybe get a big, kind time sign or maybe just an awesome trade. I like that, man. Let's think positivity. It sucks because JJ Watt brought some juice to our team, man. JJ Watt brought some juice to our team. And everybody knows and everybody loves to quote him saying that maybe we're just that much better or maybe we're just that better. So I love it, man. I love what JJ brought to this team, and it really sucks that we're in a situation right now, one day before a primetime game. But let's be honest, man. I think we'll be fine. We'll be fine. And the biggest reason as to why I'm saying we're fine is because we got some young pieces that definitely want to slip in and really kind of take the reins here. I love what Zach Allen's doing. Now, I know, I get it. I'm not comparing Zach Allen to JJ Watt. Not even the veteranship of what J.J. Watt brought to this team. J.J. Watt and DeAndre Hopkins have this beautiful connection with each other. And I'm not comparing it. So just let me get that cleared right now. Zach Allen is nowhere near J.J. Watt. But Zach Allen can hopefully step up. He's going to need to step up. I mean, right? I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. He's going to need to step up. Licky Fotu is going to need to step up. Rashad Lawrence is going to need to step up. Corey Peters is going to need to step up. So, we'll see. We'll see what the young guys can do here. Instead of JJ Watt being out, most likely out for the season here. We do got a flurry of super chats coming in. I appreciate you guys. Let's get to the super chats. Thank you so very much for doing that. Isaac says, every time you stream, something good or bad. Oh, bro, don't say that, man. You make me feel like this is my fault. I apologize if you guys feel like I'm giving bad juju. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a regular stream. I wanted to talk Cardinals versus Cardinals first primetime game. I wanted to get this going. I was excited. I'm sorry. I hope you guys don't feel like I'm giving bad juju to the team, but this is the unfortunate news that has broke right now. I apologize, but let's move on to the next comment. Free Matter for the Blind says, Bear is right. Who doesn't want to come to play for an undefeated team? Yeah, you're right, man. I Am Bear came up clutch, man. Honestly, I Am Bear came up clutch, and he's right. We can definitely very well maybe do a huge swing, player to come in here and play alongside of us. We have the trade deadline coming very, very fast, ladies and gentlemen. The trade deadline is coming super quick. Right now, we're sitting on October 27th. The trade deadline is in 5 days. So we have the 28, 29, 30, 31. 6 days. I apologize. 6 days. The trade deadline is going to be in 6 days. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, we can definitely see about maybe getting some a player. Hey, maybe Fletcher Cox. I love Fletcher Cox. Maybe we can bring him in there. I love his veteranness. The Eagles aren't going anywhere. Let's be honest here. Maybe we can do a big swing play. We'll see. Let me give a big shout out to my guy Seth Carpenter with another $5 donation. Appreciate you. He says, hey, Mike, I think the primetime game will get loud. Also, for my prediction, it will be 40-21. So I think the Cardinals will win this game. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so very much. We will be getting to predictions later on in the stream as well. Thank you so very much for the early prediction, man. Yeah, let's talk about it. Absolutely, man. Let's talk about who should we get? Who should we get? Now, for the new people that are just getting in here right now, I'm sorry if it's redundant or if I'm constantly repeating myself here, but I definitely need to make sure that everybody is completely in the loop right now. And the latest breaking news that just hit the Arizona Cardinals world, ladies and gentlemen, is that J.J. Watt is most likely going to be missing the remaining of the season with his shoulder injury. And the report came out here from Adam Schefter, and this is the source here, because I know a lot of people like to say source. It's kind of like that one cartoon movie. But basically, this is the source here from Adam Schefter saying that most likely he will be out for a season-ending shoulder injury, and that's a huge blow to our Arizona Cardinals team. So let's talk about this. Let's see who the Arizona Cardinals could possibly get here. Now, when you really think about, a player for the Arizona Cardinals, you really got to look at teams that are struggling. Because there's not going to be a contending team that's going to want to give you an asset. Like, let's be honest here, right, ladies and gentlemen? You got to look at a team that's probably going to not contend. That's not going to be going to the playoffs. That's going to a rebuilding mode right now. And in my mind right now, I'm only thinking like Fletcher Cox. Like, I mean, obviously there's other players if we really take down to the nitty gritty, but I think Fletcher Cox would be an awesome asset for the Arizona Cardinals. We've seen what he did to Tom Brady in that Super Bowl. I know he can definitely turn up the volume. And I don't think the Eagles are going anywhere. And I'm not trying to be mean to any Eagles fans or anything like that, but I feel like that would be a very awesome asset for the Arizona Cardinals to maybe make a swing play at. I did see somebody in the comments saying Calais Campbell, but the thing with Calais Campbell is that he's with the Ravens, and I don't think that they're gonna let him go because they're a contending team. Big shout out to my guy MGO with the super chat. He says, F it, Rondo Moore for no, let's not do that. Let's not get crazy here. Let's not get crazy. He says, F it, Rondo Moore for D-line. No, he's going to get crushed, man. We need him healthy. But appreciate the laugh, man. Appreciate the laugh. Let's keep on reading. We have Bass saying Terrell Suggs. No way in heck are we ever going to get Terrell Suggs. No, thank you. Geno Atkins. Where's Geno Atkins at right now? Is he still with the Bengals? If he's still with the Bengals, then nah, he ain't coming. If Geno Atkins is still with this, nah. Oh, he's a free agent? Oh, he's a free agent. Okay. Then yeah, hey, man, he's a free. This is what I'll do. I'll take suggestions in the comments below, but I was not prepared for this stream, ladies and gentlemen. I was not prepared for this stream and giving you guys a list. But my person right now that I want to give a shout out to is I would love to get Fletcher Cox. I think Fletcher Cox, and that's just on the top of my head right now because I'm thinking of the Eagles, and I don't think the Eagles are going to be a contending team. So I think Fletcher Cox would be an awesome asset. But if you're looking for a full list, let me do some research first, and then I'll get back to you guys. But this is huge news, ladies and gentlemen. J.J. Watt is most likely going to be out for the remaining of the season. I did have the idea of maybe we should open up the phone lines as well. So we most likely will be doing that a little later on in the stream. But let's get through the super chats. Let's give some respect to the people on the chat here because I want to make sure that everybody's voice is heard. I am Bear with the super chat. Appreciate you, man. He says, another bright side of the injury is Vance showed last year that we can adapt. Like when Chan went down last year, our defensive line got better. And then last year, Golden, Peters, Chan, Allen, and Phillips, etc. You're right, man. You're right. There's a lot of positivity to look on this side. You're 100% right, dude. And that's one of the main reasons why I love that you're on the streams here, man. You can take me off from when I'm going to throw myself off the building to be like, yes, you're right. That's the bright side of it all right now. But yes, breaking news, everybody. If you're just getting in here right now, J.J. Watt most likely is out for the remaining of the season. Appreciate the super chat. I am Bear. Thank you so much. Seth Carpenter with another super chat says, hey, Mike, I think we should get Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. So I think these two come from Philadelphia. Yes, Seth Carpenter. Yes, this is one of the super chats that I agree with you on. Sometimes I'm a little confused when you're super chatting in, but yes. Fletcher Cox, I would think, would be an amazing asset for the Arizona Cardinals to bring into this organization, because I like what he brings, man. I like what he brings. Now, in terms of Brandon Graham, why not? Why not? I personally would like Fletcher Cox more, in my personal opinion, but I wouldn't be mad at him either. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't be mad at him. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so very much. I do got another super chat here from Isaac Olivas. Thanks, man. He says, do I smell moving Zaven to pass rusher? Ooh, okay. Yeah, possibly. Well, here's the thing. Zaven Collins, I feel like our pass rushers right now, I think we have a good amount of them. We got Chan back. We got Marcus Golden, which is a freaking dog, man. The junkyard dog is alive. This guy right now is going after sack after sack after sack. We have Devon Kennard, and then we also have Dennis Gardick. A lot of people kind of slept on or forgot about Dennis Gardick, but we got Dennis Gardick as well. So any chance that we might see Zaven Collins, I would love for him to stay where he's at, in that whole, Mike linebacker spot whenever Jordan Hicks needs to get, take some rest and sit down. That's what I would prefer personally, but that's just my opinion. All right, let's keep on. Leonard Williams. Ooh, that's a good one. Ooh, that's a very, very good one. Quinn Williams. Ooh, now we're talking. Oh, brother. You guys coming in with the heat, man. You guys are coming in with the heat. You guys are coming in with the heat. Leonard Williams or Quentin Williams. Oh, can we poach him from the Jets, ladies and gentlemen? Can we poach him from the Jets? Maybe. I like this, man. I like this. I like this conversation where we're going so far. Like my guy I Am Bear said a little earlier, the bright side, and it's not a bright side saying that, yay, JJ Watt. That obviously nobody wants JJ Watt down, but we got to keep chugging along. Next man mentality, or if there's nobody there, then we got the trade deadline coming very, very soon. We got 6 days away. Now, I wasn't going to make the video, ladies and gentlemen. I was not going to make a video about a trade deadline. But you guys just earned yourself a freaking video about trade deadline and possibly getting another player to replace JJ Watt, because he's a big piece, man. He's a big, big piece for our Arizona Cardinals. All right, let's keep on reading into the comments here. I Am Bear. We got Arizona Cardinals / Eagles / Texans. Love it. Love it. Let's see here. The Jets wouldn't trade him. He's a good young talent. Yeah, I mean, you might be right. You might be right, but you never know, man. You never know. The Jets, we've all thought never say never. You know what I mean? We all thought never say never. The Jets are, man, they're deep, or their pain is so deep, or their like issues are so deep right now, man, that you never know. Steve Kahn can call him up and be like, hey, what's up, bro? Let's make a deal. And they might. You never know. You never know. Adam Rogers. What's up, Adam? He's saying, what happened to JJ Watts? Let me tell you right now, man. I got you, man. I got you right here. Here we go. So this is the latest tweet that has come out from Adam Schefter, for my guy that just joined here. And let me repeat it again for the new people that has just joined. Breaking news. Cardinals defensive end JJ Watt will undergo what is likely to be a season-ending shoulder injury, sources tell ESPN. This is it, ladies and gentlemen, right here. For the new people that just joined right now, this is what is going on with JJ Watt. It sucks. I'm devastated. The way I started this stream was I was lost for words. I didn't know how to start the stream. I really didn't. But you guys helped me through this. You guys helped me not throw myself off a bridge, and you said there is a light at the end of the tunnel. And the light at the end of the tunnel, ladies and gentlemen, is that we got the trade deadline happening in 6 days. So the Arizona Cardinals can very well pull a trigger here. The Arizona Cardinals can pull a trigger and maybe get a player. So if you're looking for some sort of light, that would be the little light. But big shout out to my guy, Free Matter for the Blind, says, how hard are those practices that guys get hurt, though? I don't think that they're very hard. I think this might have been coming from the last game. I think, but who knows, right? Who really knows? Seth Carpenter with another super chat. Appreciate you, man. He says, hey, Mike, I will be stoked if we get TJ Watt from the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a great veteran star player. I agree with you, but TJ Watt will not be coming here for a couple different reasons. A, there's no way that the Steelers would trade him. The Steelers are in contention, or at least they're in the hunt to be in contention. So I do not think that they're going to trade out TJ Watt. Bass says, Mike, I wasn't even aware that he was injured. Then the severity in the injury. Oh, Bass. You gotta follow my Instagram, my guy. You gotta follow my Instagram. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram, I don't know what to tell you. But man, I've had, check this out. Bam, update. Bam, breaking news. So you gotta follow me on the Instagram, homies. You guys gotta follow me on my Instagram because that's kind of where that's kind of how we do everything right there. So if you're not following me on the Instagram, it's all in the description below. I don't make videos for everything anymore. It takes too long to make a small video. So instead of doing that, I have my Instagram to kind of keep you guys up to date. All right, let's keep on taking it to the comments here, ladies and gentlemen. The contributions keep happening. Wolf Langus says, what's the Instagram? If you look on my description of this video, my guy, Wolf, look at the description of the video. Just click on it. You'll see a lot of links. You'll see my Twitter. You'll see my Instagram. Just click on the Instagram and shoot me a follow, and then you should be notified with all the big moves. I'm not going to tell you practice squad people. Nobody cares about practice squad people unless it's somebody big. So I'm not going to give you little updates like that. I'm going to give you huge updates like J.J. Watt being injured earlier today. Big updates like breaking news. He's out for the season. That type of stuff that we're going to be done. So make sure you follow me on Instagram, ladies and gentlemen, and pay attention. Because there's a lot of little things that I don't make videos for because there's no point. And I got a daughter now that doesn't let me make little videos anymore. But appreciate MGO with the super chat. He says, J.J. Watt got injured during the Texans game. Yes, I strongly believe that he did get hurt in the Texans game. Strongly believe in this. Yes, I do. I don't think it was during practice at all. But this is huge, man. This is huge. We've been hearing left and right about, Green Bay Packers not having their full force of wide receivers this coming week. Davante Adams might not be playing. He might have a slight sliver of chance of playing tomorrow. We most likely will hear tomorrow, and I will keep you guys up to date if Davante Adams will or will not be playing tomorrow on my Instagram. Follow me. Trust me. And then obviously Adam Lazard is not going to be there for the Green Bay Packers. So you most likely for that Green Bay Packers offense, you'll see Aaron Rodgers trying to do a lot of magic stuff. You'll see a lot of Aaron Jones, Robert Tonyan, and maybe Marcus Valdes-Scantling will probably be the players that you might need to look out for a lot more than anything because obviously there's a lot of big pieces that are happening. Now for us, there's a lot of injured people in our injury report. A few people to note as to, are they going to play? Are they not going to play? I can only really give you my prediction. So we have Max Garcia here, which is one of the big ones because I can't imagine not having Max Garcia play in this game because we need him. This is one of the situations where I hate that we released Lamont Gilliard. I think it was a dumb mistake that we let go of Lamont Gilliard, honestly, because now we're in the situation where we don't have Rodney Hudson. Max Garcia's hurt, so I hope he can recover well, and hopefully he's going to be there to be our center. Jordan Hicks, I'm not worried about. I know he's going to be there. DeAndre Hopkins is questionable, but honestly, DeAndre Hopkins never goes to practices. I think he's going to be fine. He'll be there. Rashad Lawrence might not play. J.J. Watt is obviously out. Darrell Daniels is questionable. He's more of a swing person because obviously we have Zach Ertz. So not really worried there either. But that is the latest injury report that happened today. Now, another big shout out here. We got some super chats coming through. Appreciate you, man. We got Juan Lopez coming up clutch with the super chat. He says, Steve Keim has pulled a lot of strings this offseason. What if he makes another GM of the year? Well, honestly, man, if you've been rocking with the AZ Sports Fan here for quite some time, if you've been on this channel for a bit, you know that I've always given flack to Steve Keim, but I'm not going to do that anymore. Steve Keim has proven to me that his draft class this year was absolutely outstanding. He has proven to me and the fan base that his free agency pickups this year were absolutely outstanding. And he is a big focal point as to why we're 7-0 because he's built the team. And obviously Cliff Kingsbury has molded everybody and has made us a 7-0 team. So yeah, Maybe, yeah, maybe. GM of the year, I'm down. Let's do it, right? Let's get it going. And I would love for him to make another, big splash play because JJ Watt being out for the season is a huge blow for the Arizona Cardinals. And make sure you look out for, I will be posting a video tomorrow about possible trades for our Arizona Cardinals after this huge heartbreak, man, being that JJ Watt is out for the season. I am Bear coming up clutch with another super chat. Appreciate you, man. Thank you so very much. He says injuries happened in the second quarter. He said he played through it. Didn't think it was that bad until today in testing. There you go. Appreciate you, Iron Bear. Thank you so very much. Yeah, I know that it happened in the Texans game, but I didn't know to the extent of like what quarter it was in. But I appreciate you, Iron Bear, for the super chat. Thank you so very much, man. Thank you. But yeah, here we are, man. Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Wolf says defensive ends to target. We named a few. We named a few already. I think Fletcher Cox would be absolutely amazing. I think he would be amazing. Now, there was other people that mentioned maybe Leonard Williams. I think Leonard Williams. I'm sorry, Leonard Williams from the New York Giants. And then we also have Quinn Williams from the Jets. Now, will the Jets trade him? Who knows? I know he's a really young piece. He can very well not get traded off. But like I said, whenever it comes with the price, I think we might be able to pull off a trade. But there will be a video that I will be posting probably tomorrow or the day after about very possible defensive ends that we can get, because you also got to think about this, ladies and gentlemen. There's not going to be a contending team that's going to want to give you a defensive end. There's not. We got to go for the people that are not going to be good this year, that are rebuilding, that suck. So that's what I got to target. So I got to look to see the standings, who's not going to have a good year, and kind of look at their defensive ends and see who we can make a big swing at. We have Dominique with the super chat. No message at all, but appreciate the contribution, man. Dominique Gullion. Hopefully I didn't butcher that. Appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you so very much for everybody that's been donating. I know this is a very, very heartful, terrible time right now for the Arizona Cardinals. Let me get you all the big thank you. Appreciate you.
Got him! Got him!
All right, but here we go. Here we go. The Arizona Cardinals, breaking news. J.J. Watt is no longer going to be... He's an Arizona Cardinal, always. But he's no longer going to be on the field for our Arizona Cardinals, because breaking news that just happened here probably 3 or 4 minutes before I started my stream, and that is J.J. Watt is going to be out with a shoulder-ending injury, per ESPN sources. Huge, huge news. Dominique says Jordan Phillips needs to step up. 100%, man. 110%. Jordan Phillips needs to step up. Corey Peters, Zach Allen, Rashad Lawrence, Licky Fotu, they all need to step up. If we don't make a swing play in the trade deadline, those guys need to step up. Because yes, J.J. Watt hasn't been, in terms of stat monster, but this guy has been great for the Arizona Cardinals. Not only the veteran leadership that he brought to our team, but basically the passion that he brings in, onto this team as well, and giving us that famous, beautiful quote saying that maybe we're just that much better. And yes, I didn't cuss there, but the famous quote saying maybe we're just that much better. He's giving us all that, man. In the 7 games that he's given us, man, he's given us a great amount of veteranship, and we gotta pick up the pieces here. We gotta pick up the pieces. That's all there is to it. That's all there is to it. Let's keep on reading. We have M saying Darnell Dockett. Okay. Can we bring him out of retirement? I don't know. Keep on reading to the comments here. Let's see here. Hashtag Darnell Dockett. Let's keep on reading to the comments. Is it season ending or career ending? It glitched. Oh, I'm sorry. So season ending. Yeah, not career ending. Season ending injury for J.J. Watt. Just like the banner says right here. But there is a bright side. Like my guy I Am Bear saying, there is a bright side to this all. It's not, obviously it's not bright that J.J. Watt is down. and I've said this time and time again, I want to make that perfectly clear. But if we're looking for positivity to what's happening right now, is we do still have the trade deadline coming. We still have the trade deadline coming, and it's going to be in 6 days. So the Arizona Cardinals can still very well make a very big splash play, bring in another veteran in. So I think we'll be fine. Man, money bag Seth Carpenter. Sheesh, man, you are coming up clutch with these super chats, man. Thank you so very much. He says, hey, Mike, I am heartbroken for Max Williams, J.J. Watt for going down, and we need Adrian Corbett. All right. All right. All right. Yeah, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be fine. We will. Even if we don't get anybody in the trade deadline, I think we'll be good. I think we'll be good. EFG says it said likely. Yes, it did say likely. So there is a possibility that he might be coming back. But usually when you have something like this, you can't really kind of hold on to that likely very much, in my personal opinion. You can't hold on to that likely very much, in my personal opinion. You got to have to kind of go from the worst case scenario. You got to go for the worst case scenario. And the biggest reason why I'm saying that is because if there is a chance for us to maybe get somebody else, think of it as J.J. Watt's out for the season. He's got to get surgery on his shoulder. There's very, very rare people that's going to be able to come back. Maybe he can make a playoff run. Very well. But in this 17-game season, I think he might be done, at least in the regular season. Can he heal that fast? Who knows? Maybe in the playoffs, but I honestly doubt it. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. We got Wolf. Somebody said hold me. Oh yeah, Wolf says hold me. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. This is tough. Free matter for the blind. Yeah, man. I don't even care about the Packers game tonight. We're grieving for JJ. Yeah, dude, 100%. This stream was supposed to be about Packers versus Cardinals, ladies and gentlemen. This was supposed to be about Packers versus Cardinals. And then breaking news happened. JJ Watt is out with likely to be a season-ending injury. Yes, this is terrible news, ladies and gentlemen. Terrible, terrible news. I think it might be time. To open up the phone lines. Ladies and gentlemen, what say you guys? What say you guys? Do you want to open up the phone lines? If you don't, no worries. We're going to do it anyways, everybody. Now, we already talked about who we can possibly get for the Arizona Cardinals. We already talked about it. So I'm not going to be very repetitive because the people that have been on the stream for, the entirety of the time, I'm not going to, kind of bite their ear off and basically tell them the same thing over and over again. So we are going to open up the phone lines, ladies and gentlemen. The way this is going to work, if this is your first time live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, it's very simple. I post a link on the chat. Hear me well, ladies and gentlemen. I post a link on the chat and I pin it. Once I pin it, all you need to do is click on that link, and you should be able to go to a website called StreamYard. Once you go to the StreamYard, turn your cameras on, and you should be able to jump right on. And then I'll go ahead and open up the phone lines as soon as we have a few people on the stream ready to go. So let me say it again because I have multiple people keep asking me the same question over and over again. How do I get on? How do I get on? Ladies and gentlemen, it's simple. I posted a link at the top of the chat. Click on that link, and you should be able to go to a website called StreamYard. Turn your camera on, come on through. And the biggest reason why I have cameras on, and just to be perfectly clear, is because trolls come in sometimes, and we're trying to avoid it. So if we do see a troll, we want to make sure we see their face. We want to make sure we be like, nah, bro, get out of here. All right, let's take it to the comments here real quick. Let's see if we can build some more people on the phone line right now. If you do want to come on through, come on through. I am Bear. Your camera isn't working. No worries. You can come through anyways. I am Bear. You are a great asset to this community. I know who you are. So come on through. If you don't want your camera on, no worries. Let's see here. Jardel says Watt lost for the season. Yep. Let's keep on reading to the comments here. Calais ain't the same no more, though. He's got some people asking. Okay, so no worries. Let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines here real quick. Let me just make sure I have my right background. Let's put JJ Watt as the background. Give me a second, everyone. I'm just trying to see if I can put JJ Watt in the background. No, I can't. Okay, geez. Okay, no worries. Okay, let's do this. JJ Watt is out for the season, or most likely going to be out for the remaining of the season here. Let's open up the phone lines right now. Let's bring my guy. Let's go, Lennon. Lennon Wolf, the AZ Sports fan. You are live, man. What's up, dude? How are you feeling?
One thing I have to say, why, God, why?
I agree.
JJ Watt out of the season, I'm really sad because he was our best defensive player and to help our team. But now we need to look out for like guys like Cox. And we still have, even though JJ Watt is out for the season, we still have Michael Dobbie.
Yeah, that's true.
And I have a question. Are you tailgating or no?
Great question. I was supposed to, but I'm actually in talks with people at Westgate. Westgate's the that plaza right across the street. Yeah, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm actually talking to some restaurants to see if I can do a live stream in a restaurant to see if we can do a meet and greet with a lot of fans. So I will let you guys know. So tomorrow I will not be doing it, but I am in talks with some restaurants to be doing a live stream in there. So if you guys want to come through, I'll let you guys know in advance.
Yeah, I will.
All right, appreciate you, Lynn. Thanks so much, man. Peace out. All right, let's bring my guy Jordan P up here right now. Jordan P, you are live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, man. Talk to me. How you feeling?
What is up, man?
What's up, dude?
I wasn't lying when I said it. Look, I got the JJ Watt jersey on.
Yeah.
And the news just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, what I don't want to say what did we expect, but this is something you had to have in the back of your mind when you signed him,
Yeah.
He has injury history, so I mean, I feel like knowing Steve Keim, he has made the moves in the offseason, but I feel like he's an egotistical guy. So, he's gonna think like, well, I drafted all these guys, so I want to make I'm not gonna say he's gonna do it to make the team bad, but he's gonna do it in a way to be like, look how smart I am. Like I drafted Zach Allen, Rashard Lawrence, like you folks do for stuff like this.
Right.
But in my opinion, go get Fletcher Cox, please. Our run defense is gonna be bad without him. Jordan Phillips is good, but they're just going to double him now. We don't have anyone else that is a bona fide guy that can win one-on-one. Like Zach Allen, he's okay. Rashard Lawrence, he's hurt. You got Fotu, who's okay, but it's like, they're not JJ Watt.
Right.
And Fletcher Cox, he's from the Eagles, who we just got Ertz from. He commented on Ertz' post when he put like the eyes under the post when he got traded to Arizona.
Googly eyes.
And also, he's not happy. He said he doesn't like how they're using him.
Yeah.
So, and they already know they're not going anywhere. There's a report about the Eagles saying that they're looking to use one of their picks on a quarterback this year already. So they're going to be out. So they're going to be sellers. And he's one of the best. He's still one of the best defensive.
I think so too. I do.
So it's still a loss. He's not as good as JJ Watt was when he was playing, but it's not that big of a drop off like JJ Watt to Lucky Fotu. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
look at this comment. What a perfect world. It says Andy Isabella to the Eagles, Fletcher Cox to the Arizona. That would be a beautiful.
That would be beautiful, actually. And Steve Keim will probably say, you know what, give me a fourth back, because he would probably say something like that, like he did for D-Hop. He's like, this is too much for D-Hop. Let me get a fourth back.
Right. Do you know what Andy Isabella is? He's gonna finesse somebody, bro. Appreciate you for being on, man.
I just don't see how he asked them for a fourth back for second and DJ for D-Hop. How did he have the balls to do that? I don't know.
I have no clue, but yeah, got it there. Thank you for that. Appreciate you, man. Thank you a lot. All right, guys, if you guys want to jump on, keep in mind that the link is pinned at the top. If you want to come on to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube, the link is pinned at the top. Click on the link and you can cry on stream if you want to. If you don't want to, no worries. But let me get my next guy here. Bananas coming up here. Bananas, you are live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Talk to me, man. How you feeling?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Hey, man. It could be better.
That I can't believe he's out for the season, possibly.
Yeah.
I had a feeling this would happen because of his past, but right before the biggest game of the year, it sucks. It really does.
It's rough, man. And I think Jordan P said it perfectly. Like, it's kind of something to expect because, when JJ Watt kind of signed, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, dang, he's injury prone. But hey, it's so freaking awesome that we got him. But I think we were having such a great year that we forgot that JJ Watt is injury prone. And now this is kind of like a freaking sandbag to the face.
I did hear a few names that are on the trade block for right now.
Mm-hmm.
I heard that Fletcher Cox, obviously, because he's not happy.
100%.
I heard Derek Barnett is on the trade block. And I heard that teams have called us for Andy Isabella.
Send him.
So let's just say we want Derek Barnett. We can take Derek Barnett, give you Andy Isabella and a 3rd-round pick. There you go.
Yeah.
It's not J.J. Watt, but it's another veteran that could help Allen and Fotu and Lawrence. Because that's what we need.
I have my guys say, I embarrass him, we don't have any cap, but I honestly do think that we can make cap. We can do it. If this is something that Steve Keim's like, this is something that we need to do. If he literally says this, he can make cap. I 100%, you can find somebody and be like, hey, let's renegotiate this. We need to bring Fletcher Cox in. It's a no-brainer, right? Don't you think that it's something that we should be able to do? Humphreys will do it. 100%.
Because if Humphrey says, Hump, do you want a chance at a ring, or do you want all your money? He'll say, I want a chance at a ring.
Yeah, 100%, exactly.
100%. I have full faith in the team, but you're gonna have everybody doubling on Jones now that he's back. Allen, he's good, but he's not at that level yet. He can get there, but JJ made it so you had Allen, you had Fote, you had all these guys being able to break through the middle. We needed like another little piece that can take some pressure off of Allen and Fotu and everybody else.
I agree, man. I agree. Yeah. Appreciate you, man. Anything else before I bring my next guy
on? If anybody was looking for a ticket, I know some people were selling them in the Cardinals fan group on Facebook.
Sweet.
And so if that guy Jonathan's in here, just go look for earlier today.
Sweet. And awesome, man.
I think it's going to be 38-21.
Love it. Cardinals. Appreciate the prediction, man. Thanks a lot.
All right, man.
Appreciate it later, man.
Later.
Okay, so yeah, the super chats are coming through. I see my guy Jay Salcido here. He's trying to bring some old stuff up. It's kind of like that Friday, that movie Friday. Why you got to bring up old stuff? Why you got to bring up old stuff? He says, I recall AZ Sports fan saying Moore was Isabella 2.0 and he was totally wrong. With big freaking wow, I've been saying this over and over. Yes, I was wrong. I 100% agree I was wrong. Let's move on. All right, Big Will, big shout out to my guy. He says, why? Broken heart, sad face. I agree, man. Or crying face. I agree, man. I agree. Sad stuff. All right, let's bring my next guy, King Plumtree. King Plumtree, you are live on the AZ Sports Fan. Talk to me. How you feeling?
It's a blow, but when we got this guy, he comes with two things, right? He comes with his skill set, but he also comes with experience. I don't think we're going to lose the experience on the sideline.
True.
I really don't. But yeah, I don't think we lose the experience.
I completely agree, man. I do think that we're going to have him still there. Obviously, he's going to be in a cast or whatever, crutches or whatever's going to happen. But I agree with you, man. Good point there that, yeah, he's not going to be on the field, but he's going to
He's going to be yelling. He's going to have leadership, yeah.
Yeah. Completely agree, man. How else do you feel about this? Do you think the Cardinals should make a trade? Are you cool with the young people that we have?
They got to probably try to trade, right? I mean, we got some talent. We got some young talent, but we want to get that Super Bowl ring, right? We got to try something.
And that's one of the things, too. Like you said, we can at least try. If they say no, if they don't want Andy Isabella, then we can do something else. I'm pretty sure Steve Keim can do something. He's pretty good at making those trades. So,
that's his best qualifying thing that he's there for.
Yeah. 100% agree, man. Anything else before I go to my next guy?
No, that's all I got.
I appreciate it, man. You are absolutely right. Have a great day, man. Later.
You too.
All right, let's bring my next guy up here right now. We got 23K5. Hopefully I see some tears in some eyes here. 23K5, how you doing, man? You're live on the AZ Sports Fan. What's up?
That I'm feeling heartbroken. That's completely heartbroken. Like, really. Ugh.
It's tough, man. It's tough. I think we kind of knew, just to kind of recap what we were saying a little earlier, we kind of knew that, he was injury prone when we signed him. But I think we're having such a great season, right? Like we just kind of forgot.
Well, here's the thing. We lost a guy that could pressure the quarterback and lose a guy that could stop the running game. So that is a huge loss for our team, D line. Not fully, but that's big. That's huge.
Right.
It's a big L. So
it is, man. It is. We got some young pieces, but can they come up? That's the question. Can they? We've seen a little bit of spurts of Zach Allen. I like what I've seen from Zach Allen, but can we do it consistently? I honestly think this is my prediction here. And like I said, it's a prediction. If we don't get interior pressure in this next game, I think Steve Keim might be calling around and saying, we need to get somebody. If we go ham, if we get crazy, if, we have two people, getting some sacks, I think it might be different. But this is going to be a very, very tall task here for our defensive line, interior especially. We'll see what happens. Appreciate you, man. Have a great day.
You too.
All right, let's get my next guy here. Mark Jackson's coming up next. Let me just give a real quick shout out here to my guy, Jordan P. with the super chat. He says, if we get the number 1 seed, he can be back for the playoff game after the bye. Timetable to be back is about 3 months, and he'll try as hard as to get back. Yes, I agree. So it's a possibility, ladies and gentlemen. We're just talking about the regular season injury. Now, can he come back when we have a playoff run? It's possible. It's possible, but we really don't know. He knows his body the best. The trainers know best. We most likely will know a lot more later on into the season, but as of right now, the news stands that J.J. Watt is most likely going to be out for the remaining of this season. Sheesh. All right, Mark Jackson, you are live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. How are you feeling, man?
Man, why does this have to happen today?
Great way to start it.
I had to move my hotel room because of water leak. I didn't get my job done. And now this, what a day.
Yeah,
so
that's terrible.
Anyway, all I wanted to say is, man, I have faith in Vance Joseph. I think he's one of the best coaches in all of football. He can make it work if we have to.
Yeah.
If Steve can get somebody, for next game, that's fine too. But I don't see anything like that happening. I have faith in Vance and our talent that we have on our team now. We have Chandler coming back. Thank God.
Yeah.
Everybody for telling me because I forgot and all that. So, but yeah, I'm still predicting a W for us, but it's a narrower margin than before.
Right. 100% agree, man. Appreciate you as always, Mark. Have a great rest of your night.
Take care.
All right. Well, so far, I'm hearing, yes, it sucks, but let's move on. Let's see if we can get Fletcher Cox. Let's see if we can get somebody else. Let's see if we can pull the trigger and see if we can get another big asset for the Arizona Cardinals. And I'm right there with you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm right there with you. I think this Arizona Cardinal team is built right. I think Steve Keim has done a fantastic job, and I don't give him credit very often. So let that sink in, ladies and gentlemen. Steve Keim did a very, very good job this year. Very, very good job. Free agency, draft, left and right. Fantastic job. And we're in the situation right now. We can be fine, but I think that this next game tomorrow versus the Packers, if we don't get the interior pressure that we think we're going to be able to generate, I think Steve Keim might be jumping onto some phone calls over the weekend and saying, hey, who can we get in the trade deadline? Because the trade deadline is coming in 6 days, ladies and gentlemen. Keep that in mind. The trade deadline is coming in 6 days. It's in November 1st, and I believe it ends at 1 p.m. Eastern time. I believe it's 1 p.m. Eastern time. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm right. But I know it's November 2nd. So we can still very well get another veteran asset for the Arizona Cardinals. We just got to move fast. We got Ian versus Do It for JJ. Love it. Let me get my guy, Free Matter for the Blind, coming up with a super chat. Says, poor JJ. We still got this, dope. No sweat. Yeah, I agree, man. I agree. I think we'll be good. All right. Appreciate the super chat, man. Let me get you guys the thank yous. Appreciate you guys the super chatting.
Got him! Got him!
All right. But we're here. We're here right now. We still have open phone calls right now. If you guys want to jump on, there is a link that's pinned at the top of the chat. If you see that link on the top, you can click on the link and you should be able to jump right through. And if you want to tell us your concerns, if you want to tell us, how you're feeling right now, you can do so by clicking on that link. We most likely will probably keep the phone lines open up for another 5 minutes, maybe 6 minutes. So if you want to do it now. And if not, your next time to call in is probably going to be Victory Friday if we have a victory. So keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. The phone lines will be open up for another 5 to 6 minutes. Click on the link that's pinned at the top if you want to jump on. Let me get my guy Seth Carpenter here, see how he feels. Seth, you are live on the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
It's pretty sad. It makes me heartbroken.
Seth, I am so sorry. The connection is absolutely horrendous right now. I heard tears in the eyes. I hope maybe try to come back or get out and come back and try to see if it works that way. But the connection was absolutely brutal. But I agree. Heartbroken, terrible news. I wish it didn't have to come down to this, but this is where we are right now. This is where we are right now. Another super chat here from my guy Free Matter for the line. Says JJ should skip surgery, rest, play week 10. I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not. I don't think he's gonna be able to skip his. You might be sarcastic. You might be doing that thing right now. Appreciate the super chat, my guy. Thank you. Okay. This right here has thrown a wrench in my complete live stream. I was supposed to talk Cardinals versus Green Bay Packers in this live stream, and it completely changed over. And now we're talking about J.J. Watt possibly being out for the remaining of the season. We got a few people saying some suggestions all in the comments. We got Joe saying Clowney. With Clowney's in a contending team. So when you're really thinking about it, guys, you got to look for the people that are not going to be contending this year. You got to look at the Texans. You got to look at the Philadelphia Eagles. You got to look at maybe the Seattle Seahawks if you're consider them maybe not going to be contending. You got to look at those type of teams to really see who we can get as a defensive end if they are going to pull the trigger on somebody. So just kind of keep that in mind. SFL says JJ is out for the season, question mark. Yes, he is possibly out for the season. And I know you just joined in here right now. So let me put this up for you right now, my guy. This is the latest report that has came out from Adam Schefter, which is a very reliable source in the NFL. And it says Cardinals defensive end JJ Watt will undergo what is likely to be a season-ending shoulder injury, sources tell ESPN. This is exactly what we're talking about here. But another super chat coming up here right now. We got Free Matter for the Blind coming up with another super chat. My goodness, money bags, Free Matter. Appreciate you, man. He says, if he played a half season injured, why is that crazy? So I think the injury that J.J. Watt sustained was in this Texans game. So if he was injured, it might have been something else. But this shoulder injury that he has right now is bigger. It's a bigger deal than any of the other injuries that he was sustaining, if that makes sense. Sorry, I thought you were being sarcastic, but you're being serious. My bad. So yeah, let me just kind of clarify. The injury that he sustained in, that he's getting, it happened in the Texans game. So it happened in this last game. So if he had another injury that was nagging him throughout the season, it wasn't the same one. So this right here is bigger than what else was happening. So just kind of keep that in mind. So we will be making a video. So I will have a video, ladies and gentlemen. There will be a video about who the Arizona Cardinals can target. I will be closing out the phone lines right now. So any chance of, jumping on, I'm probably going to, close the phone lines right now. So if anybody's in the back, I apologize, but we most likely will be ending the stream here shortly. Right now, but there'll be a video out because I do think the Arizona Cardinals should make a move. I feel like that would be really cool if they did. If they don't, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I really don't. I don't think it's going to be the end of the world. I think we have the young pieces that can hopefully step up. So we got to keep that in mind as well. So I think we'll be good if we don't make a move. Obviously, I would love for them to make a move, right? Obviously, everybody wants Fletcher Cox in this chat, but we'll see what happens. We got some super chats coming through. Appreciate you guys. We got Free Matter says half the Texans game was. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. So you're saying because he sustained it in the second quarter, he played through it in the. Oh, I see what you're saying. I don't know. I think it's probably better for him just to get the season or get it done. Maybe he made it worse. That's probably what happened. Maybe he made it worse. Maybe he didn't think it was that big of a deal in the second quarter. He was like, "Oh man, my shoulder hurt," but maybe he made it worse. In the other 2 quarters that he played, that's a possibility. That might have been why he, we're in the situation right now. Maybe he should have sat out when he did get hurt to maybe ice it, heat pack, whatever he needed to do. But maybe he made it worse. I don't know. But another super chat here from Seth Carpenter says, "Hey, Mike, I'm so sorry for the internet connection. It's static. I'm crying right now. It hurts my heart." Yeah, man, that's fair. You're good, man. No worries. It's okay, man. You're completely fine. This is definitely a heartache. This is terrible. Terrible news here. We definitely didn't want this at the eve of the Arizona Cardinals coming here, man. Definitely a shame that we lost J.J. Watt. We're going to have a lot of people step up. That's 110%. We have to have a lot of people step up here instead of not having J.J. Watt. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how we're going to end our stream. Thank you so very much for everybody for coming in, all of the callers, all of the people who super chatted, all the people that are in the chat right now on a Wednesday night, all the people that smacked that like button as well. Everybody who smacked the like button, appreciate you guys. It helps the channel grow tremendously. If you haven't done it already, definitely do me one big favor, smack that like button and subscribe to the AZ Sports Fan on YouTube. Appreciate everybody for coming through. Yes, this sucks. Yes, this is terrible news, but I think we can bounce back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate everybody for coming through. As always, have a great rest of your day, and go Cards.